Okay, man. Okie dokie, Talas. And I also have to go to the new camp for a possible battle bow, even though I only got 20 dexterity. Already leveled up once, so that's 10 learning points. Now if I don't have enough, you know, to learn how to open locks, or picking pockets, or two-handed weaponry fighting, I'm gonna invest it in either strength or dexterity, or both. It all depends on what my character's needs are when it comes to, you know, will they have better rings? If they have better rings, I don't have to waste my learning points on strength and dexterity, but I have to be able to wear the best bow which the camp can offer, which is different in each chapter, and the best weapon that the new camp can have to offer, because as a mercenary, a rogue mercenary, I'm only allowed to purchase.
You better take the almanac to Cor Kalom right
in
away.
the new camp itself.
Just watch out you don't stress yourself out.
Don't worry, I sure won't. There's no need to worry about me.
Now before I'm gonna go to Cor Kalom, let's get the swamp wheat harvest. If I remember correctly, I only get 50% of the harvest. But every little bit will help. It will get me some extra ore when it comes to cipher. And then I'm gonna deliver the almanac. Sleep till evening. Invocation of the sleeper. Talk about the orc cemetery. Enter chapter 3. I'm here to pick up the next delivery for Cor Kalom.
Of course. To sell it off to the new camp again? I want to see 50 ore. My usual advance payment.
He has finished him off!
I doubt he has plans, but was at least worth checking out, you know, just to make doubly sure. Let's go to the guy where we had to kill the blood flies for. He will give me the, you know, the 50% of the harvest. I thought it was that guy, but apparently it's the guy with the blood fly quest, which I long ago already completed. Chapter 1. Before I decided to join the new camp in the first place, because that's how I roll. Hey, Viran. I'm to take all the weeds to Cor Kalom again.
Again?
Now you're not going to tell me to kill all the swamp sharks for you, are you? I really don't have that much time.
Okay, okay. Here, take the bloody weeds.
Let's deliver this almanac. Hey, Gor Na Ran. What are you doing here?
I'm making sure no swamp sharks come too close to the camp. If I were you, I'd steer clear of the beasts. You don't stand a chance against them. Now, don't disturb me anymore. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Okay. Now it's not that you know, when you guys are going to, whether it's the viewers on YouTube or the viewers on Twitch, when you guys are going to play Gothic 1, that you have to repeat what I'm doing, you know, purchasing only the best weapons in the camp which side you join. The reason why I do it is because each of the camps will have their best weapons in each chapter, and if you're gonna do all 3 parts, that's a good way
What do you want?
you know, make it versatile. I have found the almanac.
Good work. You have all we need. I'll complete the preparations now.
Where will the invocation take place?
Wait till nighttime. Then come to the temple courtyard. We will gather there to invoke the Almighty Sleeper. What do you want?
What about my payment?
What do you want?
Mana potion, or just give me the ore.
Give me ore.
This should satisfy your greed for ore.
I'll be seeing you.
May the Sleeper enlighten you.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Right, so let's sleep till midnight. Get the invocation. Enter chapter 3.
Hey, what's that for?
The long time of waiting is now over. Through his immeasurable powers, the Sleeper has led us to this place so we can witness his awakening. The artifact he showed us in a vision will focus our spiritual powers. Unite your thoughts so the Sleeper will hear our prayers, for his is the path that leads to freedom, and we are his chosen people. May the Sleeper awaken!
Master, what has happened? What have you seen?
He wanted to show us the way to freedom.
Yes, what about it?
Was it the path to freedom?
Silence! It is obvious. The path to freedom leads through the orcs. The Sleeper has shown us a place. We must find it. Not far from here, there is an
Thought for a second my lighter died.
We'll start searching there. The Sleeper will be with us.
What does that mean? Shall we fight these monsters?
I'll go with the Templars. You novices shall pray for us.
You novices shall pray for us. Right. Now let's talk with Cor. Which, let me first save on the chapter 3. Now the 11 behind the chapter is the current numbers of death which I had, in case people are wondering.
What do you want?
I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, may the Sleeper enlighten me. What happens now?
The vision was very vague. It brought us more riddles than answers. But one thing was perfectly clear. I saw an orc in a cave. There is an old, abandoned orcish place of worship nearby. The orcs used to bury their dead there. That's why we call this system of caves the Orc Cemetery. The Guru Balor has gone there with some Templars. Maybe we'll find something there to help us understand the vision. I need somebody to have a look around that place and to report to me about the situation.
Why don't you go yourself? You are the leader of the Templars.
My task is to protect the Enlightened One. I must stay here with Iberian and guard him. You have done good service for the camp. I trust you more than anybody else here. I'm asking you to go to the Orc Cemetery and report to me what the Templars have found.
And what will I get in exchange?
What? You want ore? It seems my impression of you was wrong after all. But I need you. Here, take 100 ore. You won't get any more.
Well, it's better than nothing. I'll be on my way right now.
Before you go, take this ring. May it protect you in battle.
And where is this orcish cemetery?
Where? Not far from here. The novice Talas knows the way. You'll find him in the temple courtyard. He'll guide you there.
Will you train me?
You want to become a strong warrior. So now you're looking for someone to instruct you. Commendable, but I'm not the man you want. I dedicate my time only to those belonging to the Holy Circle of Templars.
Now, even though I know this game rather well, there is no clue in the story why Cor Angar was thrown into the valley. I know that Lee, has his story. Diego also doesn't have one. Milton doesn't have one. I think Milton was sent to the valley as a supervisor for the mages. Although he became a fire mage through the circles in the old camp. I've come to collect my daily ration. But it's too bad. I would like to know a bit more about the background stories of Diego, Milton, Loris, Lee. Lee I know, Lester, Gorn.
Nothing has changed.
But the in-game story, at least not as I remember. Oh wait, Talas reveals secrets of why they were thrown into the barrier, just like the main character doesn't have a background when it comes to why that he was thrown into the valley. Imprisonment, could be many things. Stop smoking, Talas.
You're probably right.
Cor Angar Starts.
So I'm the gopher again. Damn. I just should never have lost that almanac. Well then, come with me.
There must be something about that story.
Now before I will go to the orcish cemetery, I will first go to the new camp to get the medium mercenary armor, to get a better weapon, and to get, if possible, a better bow. I have the ore for it, easy peasy. I have around 6,000 ore, 6,523, which should be enough. Also gonna check with Cronos if he has some rings, like a ring of strength, a ring of dexterity, to improve my capabilities a bit. What rings do I currently use? A lesser ring of strength and a lesser ring of dexterity. Hurry up, Talas. And while I'll be on my way to the new camp, I'll first go to a couple of merchants inside the old camp to sell some stuff, not to purchase things. Unless it's all lockpicks and such, I'm allowed to purchase that. In other camps, only not better equipment when it comes to weapon, bow. I'm not allowed to purchase that from people from the new camp or old camp. But that's my personal challenge, you know, to make it a bit more interesting, because eventually I will do all 3 parts of the entire series. Was already on quite a bit along the way, you know, but my YouTube channel
I'm not taking you across this bridge. I don't want to commit suicide. You must be mad to go in there. Even Balor and his Templars didn't get out again.
We'll see what happens. Go back to the camp. I'll be there later.
Let's go to the new camp as soon as possible, so I can come back here as soon as possible, go into the Orcish cemetery. Hey Dexter, show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here.
He has 102 ore. Do I have lots of stuff to sell? Let me first check. I can sell those Weed Reavers with rogues if I wanted to.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I can sell that.
That's really not my problem.
I'll keep it.
If you think
Telekinesis I will need later on. Firebolt is useless.
better not go rushing into anything.
There was a time when things would have gotten very different.
You're very
I doubt that he can afford all this, but
Hang on. Better not go rushing into it.
I will have my way to get the gold.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
There was
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Very different.
There we go.
Same old story every time. That wasn't very clever.
Now if you know throughout your own playthrough, if you didn't use the weed yet, smoke one of each. One will give mana, 2 mana extra, you know, so you will go from 5 mana to 7 mana if you smoke it. One will give 10 XP and one will give 5 XP, which is not all that great, but it is, you know, handy nevertheless. You know, 3 is good, whether it's little XP. If you truly want to have an overpowered character, all stats and all, get every summoning magic scroll from Zardes, all of it, summon it, abuse it, and just kill it yourself, you know, and you will get tons and tons of XP. I will also go and get all the 6 of the Croman's books, which I forgot in my previously playthroughs, which I had to delete anyways, you know, so that makes it a perfect opportunity to actually do it this time, to get even more XP, because the only thing that it will give is lots of XP, and that's good, you know, that's a good thing. Let's see if I can handle a lurker with this. Wanted to check out my one-handed capabilities, you know, against the lurkers with this weapon, but as long as they're out of range, might as well use the bow. I seriously got stuck. I had to use Marvin mode now. You know, could have reloaded and redo the lurkers, but you know, because of a bug, I'm not gonna do that. If I die, I will not use Marvin mode. You know, but for a tiny bug like that, I'm not gonna reload. It would be stupid if I did. I only use Marvin mode when, you know, the games get a bit glitched. When my character gets stuck. Not to resurrect myself. So let's hope that Wolf has a better bow, Cronos has better rings, and Lee has some better armor, and what was the guy's? I'm not quite sure what the merchant's name is. But there was also one guy who sold weaponry, and I need it.
Same old story every time.
I will use Fireball for the Orc Warrior in the Orc Cemetery. Even though I serve Adanos, I'm not allowed to use rune magic of Enos or Balor, but I am allowed to use spell scrolls of that set of different gods, because you know, spell scrolls is one time used and it's done, you know, it's over. So let's check out the merchants. Was it this guy? No. There he is, sitting on that bench. I need a few things. God's hammer. Since I already got these, you know, this one gives 5 XP, this one gives 2 mana, or this one gives one give 5, one give 10, and one give 2 mana. I'm not precisely which one because I already smoked them all, so I can't check either. But smoke at least one of them, sell the rest if you don't use it. Whether you sell it at merchants, I don't get 10 for it. I will sell this at merchants, at rogues. That will give me 10 ore a piece, which is a better profit. Where's my ore? Here it is. So 1,080. To strength. Let's get to Wolf. Check for bow. Then Cronos for the rings. Hey Wolf. Let's trade. Oak bow 26. Right, so I need 2 rings of 10.
Hello.
10 dexterity and 10 strength. I have passed the message on.
Ah, good. Here's a small reward for your efforts.
Let's trade. Amulet of Power. Warrior's Ring of Power. Dexterity and Strength. You also have a Greater Ring of Dexterity. Dexterity now only needs 10 strength, there we go, and let's see his amulets. Agility or strength. I don't really need that at the moment. Maybe I will get magic, but that's for later on. You know, so all in all, it will cost me another 480. Well, that's okay. I can afford that. There we go.
May I pass through here?
What's this? Amulet of Flames. I don't really need that. Greater Dexterity, greater Strength.
Hello.
Hello. Let's trade again. You don't have much ore, so I will just sell it to Wolf. He has plenty of ore.
Aber
oh. 1 second. I still need 1 dexterity. Let's get the amulet of dexterity as well.
that wasn't very clever.
It's an investment. Well, late game I will have so much ore that I don't know what to do with it. Oh, that's 320.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
God damn it.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to
I have to
know
keep that one. I can sell that one.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
You have to part with a bit of extra ore if you can afford that. Oh, wrong button.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
People always talk. If you think.
Hello.
Hello again. Let's trade.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Amulet of Fire.
As long as I'm not involved.
Thanks. How much ore do I still have? 5,000. Should be enough for the medium's mercenary armor.
You're very probably right.
Maybe.
Hey, Lee.
Hello.
I need a better armor.
You'll first have to earn your armor. Apart from that, they don't come cheap.
Give me the heavy armor. I can't get that one yet. How about the medium armor?
I'd like to have... This armor is a good piece of work. It'll protect your body well.
Thanks.